Hey, what's up? So, have you guys ever hit the start streaming button and then get called away to something that takes you like 20 minutes to do? I have. Sorry about that, guys. Ow! Eyes accent. But yeah, sorry guys for the long starting screen. I had to take care of something that came up as soon as, well, not as soon as, like probably a minute after I hit the start streaming button. Okay, it was like 2 minutes. Did you start streaming taking a cross-country flight to the moon? How'd you know? Alright, to answer your question, Cloud, I am currently... Also, hi, Cloud. Hi, Saxon. I am currently... Hold on, let me bring it up. Beginning of 3.3. So I might be a little bit behind. Just tiny bit behind. What? It's only 3.7 coming out in like what, 2 days? My question is 3 full business days ago. Listen, I beat 3.2 yesterday. We are on 3.3, but right now we're busy with something. Right now we gotta raise a Dromas. That's more important right now. Mini Dromas. There we go. Alright, I'm going to pick up my water bottle and put it down because I don't have to hydrate. Morning, Rivka. You're feeling lost, try to listen to what Mini Dromas has to say. My ears got an earful. Okay. Art is explosion. Datara! Wrong, spectacularly wrong. This stuff is right outside your room. Can't you just read off of it? Somewhere in the back, Mini Dromas. Oh, it's not a burp. I'm hyped and ready for tears, but I'm long tired of being unnotorious. The story actually picked up for me. Yeah, 3.3 was definitely stronger than I'd say 3.0 and or 3.3. 3.2 is definitely stronger than 3.0 and 3.1. 3.2 was real good. I'm the almighty with your beloved Say So Kamiyoshi that knows whatever you're doing and you drink soda today. Hold on, I'm thinking, what did I have for breakfast? I had coffee for breakfast. And then for lunch, what did I have for lunch? You know what, let's skip lunch. Anyway, talking about Dromases. We're raising a Dromas right now. Very important. During the weighted run, an acceleration sequence will appear. Press the directional button, the correct order to get the Mini Dromas walking. Look at it, it's so cute! It's more important than what I may or may not have drank with my lunch today. Yeah. Also, I'm excited for 3.7 because they're putting Topaz in the free shop. And I don't have Topaz. I want Topaz, so I'm going to get Topaz. Mini Dromas have been keeping a secret red soil deposit on the outskirts, but didn't share discovery with anyone, not even you, the Aquila. Then Aquila decided to send a downpour. You watched as Mini Dromas raced around in total despair. The soil, my beautiful soil. And that's how the world came to have one more Dromas with a vendetta against this guy. Yeah. We ran into that professor. Professor Asshole. There he is. A new day begins. The dawn device shines with soft, bright glow. You're wandering the streets of Mini Dromas, pondering what to do next. Oh, it's you. I was just thinking. You? This is Mini Dromas. There's no mistake. It's Dromas that hatched from that egg. My 20th plan worked after all. Hello there, little one. Do not be afraid. I am just a scholar passing by. Would you like to have a chat with me? So this is the Droma syndrome. Come on, little one. Try to say something. Big brother, who are you? Yo, bro, who do you think you are? Yeah, machine translation still got a long way to go. Trying to hold back laughter. While there's still room for improvement, at least this translator is working. I am a professor at the Grove of Epiphany and a colleague of Lady Hyacinth. I hope this answers your question, little one. Grove of Epiphany? What's that place? Grove of Muffin? What's so big about that place? No wonder the Synthesia beacon triggered wars. Alright, I'll let you do the translating from here. As you probably already know, this Dromas wasn't born extraordinary, but it possesses limitless potential. With proper care and nurturing, it grows to heights that other Dromases could never reach. That noble task now rests with you. If anything comes up, don't hesitate to ask me. Farewell, little one. Stay safe. If it makes you feel better, Rivka, I don't have any more soda. When I went grocery shopping today, I bought tea instead of soda. What's your take on him? Very gentle, but why does he keep talking to the air? Could he have an imaginary friend too? I wonder what expression Anaxa will have when Mini Dromas reaches its ultimate form. My head's been scratchy lately. Maybe I'm growing smarter. Anyway, this is for you, Mama. Eat good, delicious food with the Mini Dromas. We'll get that all the way up. Oh, whoops. I almost made a massive mistake. Head pats. Yes, head pats. Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't have soda this morning. The DoorDash forgot my soda. I had tea for lunch. Okay, so you're wrong, Rivka. I didn't actually have soda today. I'm sitting here like, did I really drink soda earlier today? And it's like, no, I can't believe I forgot. Hey, it's Mighty. Why is it showing all my dead friends? What the hell? Kind of tea? It was diet green tea. Also, hi, Almond Ray. How you doing? What the? Huh? Why'd my model freak out there? Huh? Mind if I borrow some? I can't have any in my fridge, or otherwise the fish will get me, but if it's from your fridge... Alright. All 3 stats reach rank D! Alright. So, this one. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 7. You're gonna make me want to actually order soda. Strawberry and cream's my favorite. Minidromus made a Junior Dromus friend and brought it over to meet you. Could you translate this for me? Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Minidromus' guardian. Would you be friends with my little one forever? Oh, what did it say? It said sure. Urgot's been super effective. He even beat a Chimera. Got this for Mama. Yes, it is. That one. Now we need spirituality up. Hi, Rooster. Yep, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well too. Did it. Easy game. After previously failed attempt at Dromus vocalization, Final has returned ready for redemption. Friend, I'll redeem myself today. I've been practicing for ages. What's wrong with him? Do you think? Alright. Meet Bascos, a self-proclaimed conceptual artist. I made a painting out of red soil that you can eat, and it's a painting of red soil. Then when other Germans learned it was an artist, they asked, so what's your day job? Dang. 3.5, 3.6, your brain gonna explode. Probably. Stop chasing me. What's gotten into you? Oh, Kokopo the third beat me in a race, the one who went berserk right here. Alright, today's evaluation today. It's fat! Fuck! Man, I need to figure out whose banner I'm pulling for 3.7. Because I want... yes, Hyacinth. I want Trebby. And I want... Cyrene. I want all three of them. And then I want another... I want Cypher too, and she's running in second F. I mean, luckily Cyrene's running the whole patch, but still. Great, I'm thrilled to announce Minidromus made a full recovery. All thanks to your hard work from both you and the Minidromus. Did you hear that? We're awesome! Bright future awaits us. That was incredible. Even I, the Beast King, haven't felt this fired up in ages. If I'm not mistaken, this must be the rumored Dromus who popped out, excuse me, from the egg. I think that name was Minidromus, which would make you its guardian. Honored HisshAnri, correct? We were precise. I'm its mama. Oh, no wonder you two look like two peas in a pod. You two might have heard there's a Dromus troop station in the suburbs of the Holy City. I have to be their liaison. Dear guests, you remember Dromus you rode with Lord Fine and the others when you first visited Akama? They are members of our troop. This young beast has a remarkable bone structure and strong potential. What do you say we let it join the troop and become the next shining star of the Holy City? Do I really have to become a star? Can't I just stay as a Dromus? Strange, I can't understand what it's saying. This is incredible. In my 20 plus years on the job, I've never encountered anything like this. I'm only going for Cyrene and save for Sunday Run. Then I'm done pulling Star Rail outside of it once for Acheron and Firefly. That's probably a good idea. No worries, I can do the translation. Whoa, you can actually talk to Dromus? I can't? 2 hits in 1 day. One just peach. Oh, just peachy. Life should be full of surprises like this. Gotcha. Now, this person's so weird. Good thing he's not a Dromus. What embarrassment that'd be. Anyway, I got a good feeling about this one. Let's talk more about it in detail when the main force return in a few weeks. It feels sus. I'm actually quite interested. Besides, this strange guy probably isn't a bad person. He just doesn't seem very human. The further from humans, the closer to Drobus. Anyway, let's celebrate passing the check first. I get it, Mama. Now's the time to hype myself up a little. Just wait until I grow up a bit more. I'll rise to the very top of the beast world and become the Dromos among Dromuses. Just you wait. So adorable. God's growth is always a joy to behold. You close your eyes and begin to picture the bright future awaiting many Dromos. Years later, an incredibly successful Dromos appears in the city of Akama. The Dromos has countless followers in its wake. Its table piled high with the finest red soil. Its face even minted on coins. People say it's attained life's zenith, yet the Dromos never stop. Perhaps only the Dromos itself knows where its final destination lies. We did it. Even if it's just a lovely dream, you and Mini Dromos both believe that greatness awaits. The tiny little Dromos, the end. Absolutely, I'll be the greatest Super Dromos ever. Eh? What? Why did you shrink? Why did I shrink? Tiny little Dromos, the end? Shortly after, Hyacinth takes you to Twilight Courtyard for a quick medical examination. This must be a bad dream. Probably ate something funky yesterday. What did you eat yesterday? Steamed ceiling beam made of solid red soil. Oh no, don't worry, let's figure this out. Would medication work? Maybe herbs. Is this even a medical condition? How do we fix this? Stay calm. Wait here, I'll check the archives at the Library of Philia. Don't waste your time, Hyacinth. Everything in the Grove's records is misleading. Droma strength and finery! We're saved! Professor Anaxa, you were standing on the porch for so long. I thought... to get straight to the point, this phenomenon does indeed resemble an illness caused by an imbalance in the divine power of time within the body. My teacher once told me about a gifted priest who had suffered from this condition before he embraced the path of venerationism. Because of it, even in his 50s, he still had the appearance of a young man. Doctor, can it be cured? To be afflicted by such a condition isn't a flaw. That means that it's been favored by Ornyx. What it needs isn't a cure, but the strength to control this gift. Once it masters the prayer of Ornyx, the issue will naturally resolve itself. Which brings us to your next assignment, Henri. Teach it the prayer. That's all I have to say. Me teaching prayers? Seriously? You're the only one we can trust to teach, right? Yep. If even Professor Anaxa, who has never shown respect for the Titans, is recommending miracle therapy, then it must really be the best option. You can do it. If you need any help, just come find me at the Twilight Courtyard. Super Dimension Droma. You can claim the appearance you obtained from the last nurturing session in growth cycle. It's here. Die for Mini Dromos. New look, new mood. Mini Dromos headpiece. Mini Dromos accessory. One of Mini Dromos stuff is priest version. Okay. Change Mini Dromos' beers at the Grump closet. Oh, whoops. Also, new DH form is cracked if built right. My Saber team is literally untouchable. Yep, the new Donghung is really strong. Like, I spent the last week grinding relics for him. I think I finally got him to A, rank A in the in-game thing. Ow. Hi, Swell. Whoops. Yeah. And I don't like the yellow. We'll keep him blue. Alright, let's go! I never thought they'd find a way to power creep eventually, but they did it. Yep, they sure did. Alright, great. Have you received the... Oh, whoops. Oh, that's fine. Where'd my cursor go? There we go. That was weird. We need the raid Spirituality and Care Splendor. Drag the ball out of the item bar and press to confirm to throw it again. The higher the release point of the ball, the farther it will be thrown. I guess I threw it too far, huh? Alright. Fetch, not catch. Oh no. We did it. Off to a great start. Nikodora took forever to beat. Yep. Nikodora was a pain in the ass. I can fly, so I can't become a wave, but still, I'd like a ride when I'm offered one. Alright, here we go. Helldiver training. There we go. Had to build an entirely different team. Yeah, so did I. I don't believe my Firefly team was actually able to beat Nikodor back in 3.0. I think I had to build an Aglaia team for it. It was rough. They do. Nandro must beat Red Soil in a one-on-one showdown. To find out, Zagreus followers arrange a face-off at Kefali Plaza. Victor goes to the Dromus but can eat 50 pots of Red Soil. To defend Dromus' name, many Dromus volunteer for a challenge. Staring at the round of Red Soil, you two start forming a plan. Hush. Increase highlight stats. 50% chance, 50% chance for fewer stats. Start from the top. Hell yeah. The Red Soil wins this round. Many Dromus collapse on its back, eyes spinning into cartoonish X marks. Oof. Soft pity! Soft pity! After learning fundamentals or an prayer, many Dromus taken to helping Aquazins with their troubles. I waste so much time sleeping every day. Could you help me skip sleep altogether? You got it. And so, one bat swing later, sleep was indeed skipped. Consciousness, too! Wow. Yeah, I did come back to get Ellie, too. Hi, Andre! I went back to Impact 3rd this week, too, to try to get Ellie. Right now, I'm having a massive debate, because in Impact 3rd, they're rerunning the Part 2 Kiana, who is an excellent support for S-Rank Helia that I have. So I'm debating whether I try to get her, because the festival banner is only running for like 4 more days. Mini Dromus today. I'm becoming one with the creed. Fail the 50-50 RH code again. Ah. Power creep's bananas. I'm set with my people. Once I start struggling with endgame, I'm gonna bounce. I'm okay for now, but endgame and woo, I can... Okay, I'm not gonna finish reading that. We'll probably do Seal Bouncers after this, once I finish this event. It's just the way he's standing in the wagon's funny. Get it. Yeah, I saw that. $21. Oh. Oh, I missed one. Now I feel silly. Spirit Acuity reaches rank B and Masculine reaches rank C. Okay. Huh? What? Oh, okay. It was. I was like, weird. It should have triggered the thing, shouldn't it have? Have I doubled in Stygian? In Genshin, I can't really do Stygian. I can do it on the lowest difficulty, but anything higher than the lowest difficulty, I struggle massively because I don't have 3 teams built. Enough characters built for 3 teams. Please, Mini Drumas, if honey cakes that fell on the ground can be fixed. Silence, please. This is a critical moment. I get half of that cake, right? So that's what you're after. Sure, we got a deal. All done. Amazing. If I cover my eyes, everyone wouldn't be able to tell which one of you used a prayer. Well done, Mini Drama. My success is Mama's success, and vice versa. I knew. I've always said the potential of Dromas is limitless. These stubborn venerationalist scholars will have to eat their words now. Does venerationalism have anything to do with Dromas? As expected, a Dromas draped in finery. I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, at this rate, it'll master the power of Ornyx in no time. I can't even imagine how far it might go from there. Keep going, Mini Dromas. Ugh, my Ornyx power is surging. Huh? Why did my honey cake turn to flour and water? Wah! Wait, stop rewinding. Incredible, this one's going places. Alright, Spirit Acuity reaches rank B, Masculation rank. Ooh. Whoops. It's hard for me to see what he wants when he's bouncing all around. I think that's intentional. Whew. Barely got it. Whoops. Rules are meant to be broken. Monster searching of 5 innocent individuals. You could lure it into another route, but there's one individual on the other route too. What would you do? Such an extreme hypothesis. Whoever designed this must have issues. Anyway, I know what to do. I'll just defeat the monsters. Mama always says rules are meant to be broken. I miss Destruction, Trailblazer. Haven't touched Destruction Trailblazer in years. Big Sister Trivi, a Dromas I know, asked me, how can I make more friends? We know the answer. It's important to use polite words in daily conversation. Like please and thank you. Got it. Like please pick up the tab. Thank you. That's my baby. The audience wants me to play. Many drones started learning Arnix's prayer when they received their first assignment. The client is the water lyrist? The audience wants me to play a very avant-garde score. I'll need a little help from mini dramas using Ornix's prayer. Here, look at the annotation on the last note. I have to perform, smash your instrument, and leave the stage in a fury. Retired baseballer, indeed. To be fair, I haven't touched up Preservation Trailblazer either. There we go. And then every once in a while I use Harmony Trailblazer. If I don't use Fuge with my Firefly team. Many drums keeps making mistakes lately. Several neighbors have complained. It sold actual baby seals as stuffed toys while managing to shop. Hard to tell if it was an honest mistake or intentional. Parents must answer for their children's mistakes, though right now the poor thing looks worn out. Sore limbs, zero energy, looks completely exhausted. And as parents, I should step in to help. How about we go out and have some fun? I'm way overdue for a bath. Here to help scrub my back? Excuse me? Memorial Palaces and Furious' melting pot. All manner of people come here up in that water to wash away their worries, just as meat is stripped of its scent by boiling soup. As a wise person may or may not have said, I never said this, but feel free to imagine I said whatever makes you happy. That's a quote right there. Too bad you can tell Mini Dromos is happy right now. Got something on your mind? Yeah, something. Mama, can I ask you something? Do you ever fear failure? Failures are normal. I got used to it. Aw, there, Mama. I feel like I figured something out, but maybe not. Why are you asking that question? Think about my award acceptance speech. Don't mind me, Mama. We have an abrupt topic shift there. Looks like it'll take more time to unravel the mystery of Mini Dromos. There we go. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17. There's Sunday when you Mini Drums went out for stroll. Somehow you ended up at the abyss of fate. A door blocked your path, surrounded by piles and piles of mechanisms. You tried pushing it, but found it was locked. Solve them all and the door shall open, right? You and Mini Drum must exchange a look and decided. Let's just treat this as a prayer training. After playing 27 mini games, you discovered a key sitting right by the door. Wow. Today, Mini Drum must scarf down 3 baskets of red soil in one sitting. It still looked hungry. It's good the kid's got an appetite, but the cost. Mama, I made up my mind. I'm going on a diet. The next day, Mini Drum must eat 5 baskets of red soil. It seems to be following a bulking diet. Become the honorary president of the Chimera Association. Here's my employment gift to you. Thank you. Today is evaluation day. Get ready. Get evaluation. This is probably my least favorite of the mini games. The poses they pick when you get it right. I know it's the poses for the photo mode, but it's still funny. Except for a Trailblazer, who just stands there. bath, and then for eating. Alright, Spirit Caddy reaches rank A. Musculation, Care, Splendor, rank B. Got it. Get on board as extra weight. We consider making a Ramen kit that looks like mini Dromas. I want to see that. Forgot how fast mini Dromas was learning Ornix's prayers. Some of the fundamentalist priests were not pleased. The Dromas learning Titan prayers? I lived for decades and never seen anything like it. This world's falling apart. I'll never agree to this, not unless the sun rises in the west. Just then a gust of wind swept by. With the sound of bells, you saw Siphinon approaching from the west. Siphinon? What, did Cypher and Phynon fuse or something? Today was Mini Drama's solo training day. The cargo turned out way heavier than expected. Hand, just looking at that makes me tired. Want me to give you a hand? Lightly declined. Mini Drama's script moved old Bartholo's to tears. Bartholo's returned the goods he had just stolen. We will. And we have time for prayer internship. Let's do it. Time for pets. Yes. Clingy. Interact 5 times. Interactions grant 2 additional stance to all whatevers. Let's see, we got 3, 6, 9, 10. Wait, is this supposed to be Uma Musume? I just realized that. I kind of just thought it was kind of like one of those sins you find anywhere, but is it supposed to be Uma Musume specifically? Alright, which one should we use? Let's use green one. Oops. Oops. Probably not perfecting this one. No! No! Punctual is agreed. Acceptable. Now then, let me see what you're capable of, little one. A Dromas that has mastered Ornix's prayer. This is undoubtedly achievement worthy of the history books. Wait, please make sure to leave us a seat in the audience. What brings you here, Beast King? You know, wherever there's Dromas, I'll be there. We're both guilty of that one. I'm here to scout new blood for the troop, and also to let this kid meet some proper role models. Boom. This Dromas named Behemoth has received the blessing of Joros and can share its senses with other Dromases. Through its eyes, the entire troop can witness Mini Dromas' performance. And now we're live streaming. Seems like someone's been living on the slate too much. Not gonna lie, some of our Dromas' meals actually come from live stream donations. After this live stream, Mini Dromas' army of fans could probably take over the Dromas workshop. Alright, enough chatter. Those destined for greatness should not fear scrutiny. Mini-Dromas, let's begin. Alright, it's time. Might be the fastest in the universe. Brilliant. Such a technique even outclasses the Ornyx's priests. I know, utterly breathtaking. Without further ado, Henri, friend of Dromas, I formally extend an invitation on behalf of the troop. When Mini-Dromas' abilities forget just joining a troop, it could outright lead it. As our conversation grew more animated, he drifted in pleasant daydreams about the future, just like before. Many years later, humanity finally recalled the terror of being dominated by Dromases. Having achieved perfect transcendence, Mini-Dromas opened its mouth slightly, releasing an invincible power of time. Those caught in the beam were stunned to find themselves young again. Since then, cults devoted to Dromases quietly sprang up across every corner of Akama City. As for why such a creature wielded power so great, scholars still argue to this day. That's good. This time, the snare you imagined was even cooler, even bolder. You couldn't wait for that day to come. Perfect time. We got a mission. Little one, want to come along? With your support on this rescue, things would definitely go a lot smoother. What's wrong, kid? My power of Ornyx is getting out of control. Whoa! It shot out at lightning speed, smashing a flying M4 along the way and getting a super speed boost. Why did it suddenly grow so huge? Oh, so it's not the rebellious phase after all. Do you need any help? No worries, I've got a pretty good idea where it's headed. Indeed, I'll leave it to you. Alright, we gotta go get him. Our baby.
The essence of the calendar
Dad, I want to have a water fight. I'm going to the hot pool.
There he is. In the corner of Batson, once again, miniaturized mini-drones quietly soak in the pool. The nearby attendants stole glasses, but wisely kept their thoughts to themselves. He stares at you. You stare at it. An express named Silence races between two wide-eyed individuals, locked in a staring contest. As a trailblazer, you choose to speak first. Are you okay? Not great earlier. Better now. I might not be ready yet. No human is perfect. Nah, I'm not even human to begin with. What I feared most still happened. I messed up. As you can see, Mama, I haven't really mastered Ornyx's prayer. Everyone sees me as someone special. I want to meet their expectations, but deep down I've always been afraid. Will they all be disappointed in me? Maybe I'm not worthy of being called the Super Dromas. Maybe Mama will leave me too. Child. Huh? Die gently. What are you thinking? The prayer went out of control, probably just because you're too skinny. Next time try developing a more balanced build. Besides, if you want to become someone strong, you'll have to fail hundreds or even thousands of times. Chin up, I'm still counting on you to look after me when I'm old. When we're truly the retired galactic baseballer. As for being separated, that's nothing to worry about. I'm Mini-Dromas' guardian. Watch you grow is my mission. As long as you keep moving forward, the path will keep stretching ahead, so don't stop growing. Yeah. Thank you, Mama. I think I'm okay now. Whoa, seeing my cool Mama talk about something serious is kind of weird. Glad you're feeling better. Want some food? Right, but before that... I should head back and let everyone know I'm safe. Let's go, I'll come with you. Ray, you're back. I heard what happened. Mini-Dromas shrunk again? How did that even... No problem, it's already been solved. Alright, I get it. Anyway, the troop liaison left a letter for you. Dear Miss HisshAnri, apologies. Farewell. Emergency call support needed. Troop mobilizing. Sorry, we couldn't properly welcome Mini-Dromas. Was our enthusiasm too much? Our sincerest apologies. Best wishes to Mini-Dromas and Mini-Dromas' parent. On your next journey, stop by. We insist. With regards, Troop Leader Behemoth, described by Beast King. Huh? What does it say up there? Next time, I promise. There's still a chance. No, what I meant was, ugh, so annoying. Can't we skip the test next time? Ah, you two are back. I'm so sorry, but I just got an urgent mission, and Beast Emperor already left with Behemoth and the others. By the way, did something happen? It just went to take a bath. I see, you must have had things to do. We were worried you might have said something wrong. Anyway, I came here to tell you about both that even though the main team has left, we'd still like to invite Mini Dramas to join us. Mini Dramas, would you like to start off with the city-based garrison regiment? Though you're a bit green, it'll definitely help you get familiar with the troops' work quickly. Once you complete the mission and pass a few evaluations, you got to join the main team. It's like an internship. What do you think? Hey, kid, interested? Ah, I should have gone with the Survey Corps. Damn it! I fucked up. Let's go. Sounds way easier to get by. Even though I still can't understand what it's saying, I got that part at least. Welcome aboard. The first assessment mission for the regiment is in 3 weeks. Just find us when it's time. Also, of course, you're also welcome to check out the vibe beforehand. See you then, Henri. You can leave Mini Dramas in our good hands. Stomach growling. Baby's tummy is making thunder noises. Yeah, I could eat a whole mountain. Yeah, I got an avatar. What do you mean still on? What do you mean still undiscovered? It's right there. We're almost done. Oh, that's cute. But I think I still like the default color the best. Let's see. Alright, we need to get Hair Splendor and Musculation to A. Sweet. I don't gotta do nothing. The game plays itself. Finally. Oh, whoops. Let's see. How about some apples? Red soil ball. Get a complete course of Redford's Mini Dramas. Instantly gain 3 points on all stats. The dress has grown bigger and bigger, now towering past the highest mark on the wall. These notches are a parent's pride, but the ones you made are few and far between. Looks like growing up too fast is always a good thing. Oh no, I couldn't measure in time and missed my kid's growth. It's okay, Mom, I'll shrink again someday, then you'll have your second chance. I demand the game play itself. So by the way, how's everyone's weekend went? Mine was lazy. I kind of just spent most of yesterday organizing my card binder, which I never finished actually doing it, and doing story in this. An Access Drummus translator is now fully calibrated. Let's tune in and hear what the roadside drummists are saying. Why is your face all covered in dirt? Did you find something tasty? See that pit up ahead? I see it? Well, I didn't see it. Oh, I feel like I take on the Strife Titan now. It's all thanks to Mama. Who's hiding in the box? Getting antsy. Oh, it was a baby seal. It was a chimera. Seal. Discovered a secret in a box. Oh, seal. Day of the troop internship, you gave your little pack beast endless reminders. Worried it might get bullied in a new environment. Don't worry, Mama, you know me. I'm the one who does the bullying. Well then, you can't help but worrying. What if it runs into some crazed titan skin? What if it eats something dirty out in the wild and gets sick? They'll be fine. Just trust the kid. That's right. It's your kid, after all. They'll breeze through this problem and shine in front of everyone. No need to worry. But if it wanted to make you proud and you weren't there to see it, wouldn't that be a little sad? Maybe I should go with you and take a look. That was what went through your mind a few minutes ago, but reminiscences don't matter now. You're already here. Mama, you really are everywhere. Thank you for visiting me. I feel more confident now. What a wonderful child. Your eyes start to well up. Hero, we need to head off now. If we don't pick up the pace, we'll be eating the Drummus' exhaust fumes. The moment to witness your child grow on your first trip as their guardian. Alright, evaluation day. Go! And I'm glad I'm not doing this one. That would suck. Not bad at all. Didn't embarrass myself in front of Mama. What a shame. What's it saying? It says we look exactly alike. It also says that boss's mama is its mama and asked me to say hi to you. That's so weird, Mama. Now you've got another kid. You're the boss? He used to look down on me. Now I've mastered divine power time. It calls me boss. I don't have just one little follower. Looks like there's no need to worry about your child out there. Give it a bit more time and it might just stir up a savage storm. No, I mean accomplish something amazing. What's it sneaking around for now? It's nothing. Let's go home. I want to practice my prayers a bit more. You stay with me, right, Mama? Alright, let's see. All three stats reach S rank. Is this a toothpick or food? Grass. Yeah, I guess he doesn't like it. Yeah. Yeah. Family support. Interact 3 times. Yeah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum. Mama, I caught a glimpse of housing prices in Akma at the market today. Even if I haul a cargo my entire life, I'll never save up that many balance coins. If it's so overwhelmed, is life always this hard, or is it just when you're a child? Kid, I guess it's time to tell you the truth. Actually, we have a premium duplex mansion at the Memorial Palace. Crazy. There we go. That'll get us best rank with everything. Ah, it's fat fuck again. On the black tide attacks are bound to have in their troop life. Mini Dromus asks you to seek out Mighty, hoping to pick up a few tricks just in case. I totally get it now. Chokehold is a technique to subdue your opponent by gripping their throat. Indeed, practice beats observation. Now I'll demonstrate using you as my target. Master, why haven't you made your move yet? Are you worried I won't be able to take it? Oh, I was just wondering. Which part of a Dromus's neck is actually the throat? Lately, Mini Dromus has been working really hard. Too hard to be precise. Lately, Mini Dromus have been putting in serious effort. It's either repeating its prayers nonstop or completely absorbed in reading. Sometimes it even vanishes without a trace. As a parent, watching your child work so hard fills your heart with a complicated mix of emotions. It's time for a little heart-to-heart with your kid. Of course, since it's about its mental well-being, you decide to take it seriously and choose your words carefully. Start casually. My child, this is my one and only request in life. What's wrong, Mama? Oh, did Mama get into trouble again? Alright, I'll go apologize on Mama's behalf. Cut to the chase. You've been studying nonstop lately. You'll wear yourself out. Oh, playing some video games. I mean, want to go take a bath? Just let me study for 5 more minutes. Just 5 minutes. Once my next internship is over, I'll definitely take you out for fun, Mama, okay? Convincing, it didn't work. The kid's on another level. I guess you'll have to wait until after the exam. Mama, Professor Noxa hired me as a teaching assistant. This is my advance payment. Wow. Greedy cat, big sister. Hey, you haven't settled the bill. Okay, it looks like he only has 2, Oh, Grump, where's its mouth? Okay, he had more. Good to know. give you a little more. Hopefully the next stand will be easier. You're just in fully white. There we go. Alright, we're almost at the end of the event. Just gotta get all its stats to triple S on this last portion, then we can do the seal bumper. The internship wrapped up smoothly. Look at it, you see its face being a mix of exhilaration and fatigue. That's all done. Shall we head to the bath as planned? Great. Bath, action hour. What's taking you guys so long to come down? Isn't this pool getting a bit overcrowded? Sorry, my fans tend to get a little too enthusiastic. No, I'm not blaming you. Honestly, I'd love to know what it's like to bathe with a Dromas too. Too bad I'm still on shift. Iron pot, Dromas stew if everyone else has side dishes. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had our fun and paid our respects. Let's give our heroes some private time with their family. Alright, let's take a bath together next time, okay, Mini Dromas? No, stop it. That's creepy. Finally, the scorching bath is all yours, just like the time some two individuals managed to cause the bath incident. Mama, I think I know exactly what you're thinking right now. Give up. Humans can't beat Dromases. But I'm gonna try anyway. A brilliant idea pops in your head. It would absolutely let you win in the next bath battle. Too bad there's not enough space here to write it down. Smile starts to form in the corner of your mouth. Exactly 2. Oh, I slipped. The smile starts to form in the corner of your mouth. Exactly 2.19 seconds later, your foot bumps into something by the edge of the pool. A white, oval-shaped solid. Oops, I slipped. Mama! Humanity is the sum of all social relations. An unexamined life is not worth living. No two leaves are exactly alike. The chicken came before the egg. 2 iron balls fall at the same time. Alright, what just happened? Mama, are you okay? You remember slipping on a bar of soap and falling into the bath, yet here you are sitting perfectly fine on the edge. What exactly happened? A Dromas that can use Oryx's prayer to rewind soap and rescue HisshAnri. You slipped on it? It must be approaching the level of a demi-priest already. I must say I'm impressed. Yeah, I told you already, big bro. This kid's talent is terrifying. We need them on our side. You sound like a villain from a novel. Maybe I've been around that purple spirit thief too long. I'm starting to talk like them? Let's get ready for the final test. See just how far this little one can go. I hope you can show us what a Dromas is truly capable of. Sometime later. Oh, I see. It's a little bit trickier because some are leaving to the left. There we go. Super satisfying. Give mini Dromas bath from romantic bath salts. Instantly regenerate 30 damage energy. Mini Dromas got burned for his bites in a bath. Instantly gained 10 most speculation. Mini Dromas shared some of his internship adventures with you. Mama, it was so amazing that the seniors troop gave me a nickname, Beast Emperor. Does everyone in Dromas troop fancy such flamboyant names? They even made a song for me. Let me sing it for you. Beast Emperor, we love you. And we'll have one extra cycle. And this is a day brings the doctor your way. It's apparent. I'm the smartest, healthiest, most charming episode. All stats reached SS. Increases all stats obtained from schedule by 50%. This is for you, Mama. Also, please tell me how to get rid of these manic fans. Ah. We'll just spend all day playing with it. Because we already got its stats up to SS, which was what we needed for the rewards. Will I become a crisis heir after my bath? 2 crystal, bathing gold. Time to be a Dromus again. Gave mini Dromus bath crisis bath, so his interactions gain 3 additional points to all stats. Cool. Aww. Almost. Welcome to the final assessment of your internship promotion. Let me introduce you to the troops leader, Beast Emperor. He'll be serving as your chief examiner today. Holy, the return of the Emperor. It's a long story. Anyway, just for today, please call me Beast Emperor. We prepared a special feast. Welcome feast for mini Dromos. Just look at the appetizing color of these dirt clumps. Go ahead and dig in, little one. That's stones, not soil. What's wrong with eating stones? You are what you eat. It's gonna carry heavy stones later, so it needs something solid to fuel up. As that everyone knows, Gioros gave all Dromoses 3 gifts: indestructible musculation, perceptive spicuity, and uniting care splendor. These are the ideals that every Dromus strives for. Among them, the most vital is musculation. See that chunk of condensed lava over there? Moving it is the key to passing this test. Its surface reaches nearly 1,000 exa in temperature. If that doesn't mean anything to you, just think of it as 1% of the Dawn device. The Dawn device sucks. Shouldn't we be more worried about how hot this lava actually is? If you're scared, it's not too late to head back home. No worries, I got this. Good luck, Mini Drama. See you at the troop. Today is evaluation day. Begin. Strong as a mountain. Work up a sweat, food tastes better after. Woohoo, I'm not afraid of a little heat. Seriously, what do we bring these stones here? Heave ho, heave ho. Woohoo, I'm not afraid of a little heat. Their destination. Wow, so many Dromuses. Stand tall and proud. This is an honor. I'm a Dromus. I can't exactly puff out my chest. No need to worry, my friend. Look at the Dromuses around us. They're thrilled to have a fresh blood joining their ranks after so long. Look. What do you mean, welcome back, boss? Well, that's way beyond what I expected. No, we're all friends here. Just friends. Behemoth, why are you crying? Oh, it turns out you were just moved to tears. Let's not dwell on that, Henri. Would you kick off this ceremony? Let's liven things up a little bit. Matter of fact, this world's already been destroyed once. It was my child who stepped up, fought back against the evil Black Tide, and renewed the entire world with a prayer. Unfortunately, no one remembers any of this anymore. Not a kid wants to experience what life is like as an ordinary drama, so let's just hope the trip won't be all too disappointing. I gave this version of my birth some serious thought, and nope, still can't accept it. Oh, that was so well said. I'm getting all emotional. But lastly, let's welcome our star of the day, Mini Dramas, to come up and say a few words. Actually, I'm pretty confident about my Ornix's prayer. The Dramas asked me how I knew about this. I can only say that my mama taught me at Akama. But there's only one thing I want to say. Thank you, Mama. Here, please take this. Red soil. What's this? Here, try this, Mama. It's a gift I made myself. How could I refuse to eat this? Wait, without a second thought, you popped a chunk in your mouth, and under Mini Dramas' adorable puppy-eyed gaze, try to appreciate its sincerity and its bitterness. Take that, preserving competition, and get banned, dummy. Anyway. You felt it. That was so sweet. Maybe bit too sweet. Yummy. I call it sweet dirt. Heh, now Mama can be considered a drama stew. We're the same now. Exactly. This means Mama is my real Mama now. I'll keep growing stronger to become a great hero like Mama. Years later, a drone was taller than a mountain appeared in Akama. Its shadow loomed over the dawn device, and its footsteps made the entire city tremble. The surging power of Earth coursed through its body. After it passed through the farmlands outside Akama, the crop yield there reached 24,100 pounds per acre for the next 3,000 calendar years. Finally, citizens of the Holy City made their decision. Let this drama take the place of Kefali and prop up the sphere, and thus future generations came to call it Super Dramas. Mama, are you still spacing out? I'm all packed up. Right. Take care of yourself. All set. I'm off, Mama. Looks like you don't have to worry about this kid's growth anymore. Still, you hope it won't cause any trouble. There we go. Master Chef of Red Soil. And we did it. Yay. Oh, there's a epilogue too. Let's get the epilogue. Mini Drama seems to have something to tell you. Go have a chat with it. Mama. Oh, Mini Dramas, my Mini Dramas. Feels like it wasn't that long since we last met. Never mind. I wonder what I'd become if some of my stats were maxed out. Got it. Build system activate. Is there any incentive to completely max out their stats? Or can you even max it out? Bragging rights? I guess. I mean, this is good. It's a permanent event. So I guess you could always go back and do it. Sure, I got everything. Alright, so I got all the jades from that. And there we go. We maxed out the battle pass. 8 hours before it ended. So we need to take a short break, and then we'll come back with the Seal Slammer event. So BRB. Sorry if I'm late. I'm back again. So this time what happened is that I stepped outside. I'm like, you know what? I'm hungry. I don't know why I'm so hungry. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't eat dinner yet. That's why I'm so hungry. So I decided I would go and I would make myself a nice hot bowl of ramen. And that's what I was doing. I was cooking some raw men. We can skip the tutorial. I know how to play, Okay. Sounds really good right now. Yeah. Oh, whoops. If I recall correctly, this was the lineup I used at the last Sales Slammer. Yes. Okay. Alright. Let me take on Swill for practice. That's what we'll do. Alright. So, in my delicious bowl of instant ramen, I put carrots, an egg. It's a poached egg. I poached it in the ramen broth. And I put pickled onion in there because I like pickled onion. It's yummy. And I put some pot stickers in there too. Delicious frozen pot sticker. Alright. Let me eat while we're waiting for Swell. So is the entire Seal event just like ranked matchmaking? Because if so, I might not actually do it. Like, yes, it's 500 Stellar Jades, but I really just don't want to do it. I don't really care much for the multiplayer modes of these. Oh, and I forgot, I made sure to season it with some sriracha. So it's spicy noodles too. I'll tell you what, let's just wait for Swill to come back and then we'll do it. Let me see. Time rewards are double seals and best of the flock modes. Oh. Oh, it's both. Oh, yeah, no, I'm definitely not doing this. I really don't care to do both of them. Alright, we'll just wait till Swill comes back. And then we'll do some Seal Slammers with him. So that means we're free. Wait, did I do my dailies today? I did do Divergent Universe, that's why that's completed. I do have to spend my stamina. But on the other hand, I also maxed the Battle Pass. So there isn't really any incentive for me to do that. Hold on. What's my fine on currently sitting at? Delicious B rank.
My childhood musings, huh? So naive.
I did get down hung to S rank somehow. I should definitely build my Ruin May. Sunday's at A, which is not great. So of these, I guess focus on probably Ruin May.
So this was my childhood dream, huh?
I feel like the in-game character guide is kind of fucking with me because I don't think four-piece shooting Thief of Shooting Meteor is the best set for her. If anything, it probably would be Watchmaker, wouldn't it? I need someone who's better at building than me. Because right now I have one of each. Probably still collecting usage data. Let's see. Alright, then let's go to good old Pridwen. Let's see what Pridwen has to say about it. Give me a sec. Characters. Yep, for Ruan May. Oh wait, that's on P5X. Hold on. I'm kind of taking a break from P5X. I should really get back into it since part 2 of chapter 3 is out. Alright, let's see. Do you want ice? Where's Ruan May? Alright, building teams. It looks like best in slot is Watchmaker. And then Sprightly Von Vach is her second. There's her best planar set. So you want HP for body, feet for speed, HP for sphere, and then energy redrain. It looks like... Huh. Break effect you want 180% break effect. I currently have 191, so not bad. So let's replace these two pieces with oops. Dang it. Sort by Watchmaker. We got a Watchmaker part, and it's got a pretty good roll on break effect on that one. Alright, so this is the one. I think HP was the recommended substat, but hold on, let me double check Pridwen. Right. HP is greater than defense, so if you have HP, great. If not, use defense. That's what I'm gathering. Alright, gotcha. Also, this one has some really good substats for her, actually. Hold on. Let's see how this rolls. Okay, HP percentage, that's a good substat. Break effect rolled in 1. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's bad. Okay, speed is good. Defense is bad. Alright. Those rolls were not great. Oh, apparently I don't have a speed boots for Watchmaker. So let's go see if I can make one. I don't have any self-modeling for where's Watchmaker? It's probably up here. There we go. We'll make 3. Hey, we got a speed one right off the bat. Alright. I don't feel like investing too much into trying to get amazing relics, so we'll just give her these and hopefully they roll into something good. Okay, they did not roll into anything good. Oh well. It's fine. If we're lucky, it'll roll into HP percentage a bunch. That's probably the most useful stat here. I like how it's rolling into crit on the character. I don't care if she crits. Wait, am I seriously out of... Oh, wow. I'm actually out of upgrade materials for... Okay, I have a ton of stuff here I marked for get rid of. So might as well. Like I said, I spent the last week trying to get good relics for Dan Heng. These are cope. Dang, I can't believe it rolled crit rate 3 times when I don't want it to roll in the crit rate. How does that work? Alright, we want Sprightly Von Kach. Preferably with HP percentage. Not great. Alright, we'll have to make some of those. Same idea. But we want, I think, energy recharge is better than break effect for this one. Alright, so it looks like we are synthesizing both. Start with the link rope. Let's make 3 of them. Nope. 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 Do I have any? I have... Okay. I'm not going to put any substats just because I have such terrible luck with energy regen ropes. So we might as well. We might as well just make one. Alright. Alright, we just need HP on this one. I don't feel like that's a big ask. It might be a big ask. Okay. You know what? Let's just run the actual... Where is it? Planner ornaments. Here we go. I got 4 immense fire. I can use those. Alright, let me see. Svarog. Actually, hold on. And then we'll have, oh wait, Zaxxon, your Fushuan's there. I'll have your Fushuan help us. There we go.
Watch this. Infallible.
And we put it in auto battle, and let's eat some of the food that's been sitting here for like 5 minutes.
Trickier to crack.
Actually, it might have been sitting here for 10 minutes. Oh no. I think some of the broth is starting to evaporate. Time to eat it.
Human creations.
Application authorized.
Time for a buzz.
Push forward. Unlimited. Blade works. Family.
So this save file that I'm using is kind of funny because it usually kills the enemy before they even get a chance to that would be good for Boot Hill if I had him, but I don't. Kills the enemy before Archer even gets his turn to use his actual high damaging skills.
This is double speed.
Reevaluating.
Human creations.
Protocol terminated.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Family.
Garbage. Actually, that might not be bad. Hold on. Yeah, no, that might not actually be bad. I mean, its substats suck, but it could be useful. I don't know. I'll reevaluate it later.
This is double speed.
Rebooting.
Human creations.
Application authorized.
Time for a buzz.
What application was authorized?
Unlimited. Blade works.
All right, HP percentage. Hell yeah. And it has speed as a substat. We're going to lock that in. And that one's probably actually not any good, I don't think. I don't think any of these characters benefit from attack on a rope.
Peaceful days are like breezes carrying the scent of wheat fields.
Alright, please roll into speed. Effect resistance is also pretty good. Alright, you can roll into effect resistance, that's fine. Actually, what does this set do again? Increase the user's energy regeneration by 5% when the user's speed reaches 120, which we already hit. The wearer's action is advance forward 40% upon meeting an enter better. That's pretty good. Okay. Ma! Thank you for the 37 months. We're hoping for speed rolls in here. Crit damage. All right, come on, just roll into speed once. That'd be cool. That'd be poggers. It rolls into speed once. So, a random question for you folks at home. Does anyone eat ramen with chopsticks? Because I've gotten the habit of doing that. Exclusively. Nice. Ah, not even single roll into speed. Well, that's fine, actually. I think I already have 140. I'm already capped on speed right now. Speed, speed, speed. Energy recharge. All right. Sometimes depends on if it's a $1 ramen or a fancy ramen from a restaurant. So I've more or less moved to exclusively chopsticks. Okay, it rolled an HP percentage, which is alright. Alright, so looking at her now, HP is rather low. Defense is rather high. Break effect is very low. But I think that's before a lot of her stuff comes into play. You know, it would help if I equipped the damn thing. There we go. Sorry, but her break effect is still pretty low. Oh well. Can I reroll this? What did it reroll into? It rolled into everything but break effect. Problem is I don't have any variable dice. I'll have to wait till the next battle pass. See if that we can get some rolls on break effect on that. How about this one? One rolled once on break effect, twice on defense. That one doesn't even have break effect. Oh well, it's probably fine. Does it need to be 180 break effect before or after we get into battle? Hold on. Back break effect until 180. Aim for desirable spray point, which is 134 minimum recommended. Just trying to figure out what my options here are. Their break effect is a little bit lower than I would like it to be. Now. could take that off of Harmony Trailblazer, and that's 10% break effect right there. Yeah, let's do that. Because I'm just not... I don't even know if I'm ever going to use Harmony Trailblazer now that I have Fuchsia, actually. I'm not going to get better break effect than that. Just not going to happen. We'll just have to deal with that, with 160 break effect right now. It's not ideal, but we get what we get. Alright, how about traces? Farming. I'm almost out of my passes, though. Problem. Wonder if how I can get more of those. I think if you max it out, it's a 30% damage buff that we want. How do we get more of these? Fucking bug. Alright. I know how we can easily clear this. Hold on, I got a person on my friends list. There we go. We'll use my friend's E6 Finon. No problem.
I'll stand in their way. Mountain. Dragon, rise! Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
There's more to life, eternal.
Man, my Sunday is low.
I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
This
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Corpulence consume me.
Sun, tear the sky.
empty shell. Is that all? So without substance.
I'll never yield to
Hail the new dawn.
I thought I had one more phase. I guess it has two. I guess the boss has two phases. I think I'm used to like the Divergent Universe version where it has 3 phases. Oh, nope, traces. Rearrange this. And Zaxxon, give me your saber.
ご安心よ、マス
Have your saber help me. Saber!
I'm on it. We can do it.
We're gonna auto
As one.
battle while I eat. I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes and not eating.
Farewell.
Hopefully the ramen's still hot. Oh.
You can do it. We
can do
So
anything.
just like an FGO, Saber's good for farming ads. I mean, farm clears.
Awaken. Human creation.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think I finally did get Saber off of like a guaranteed banner on FGO. I really should go back. I really should go back to FGO. I'm so far behind. Alright, we'll do one more.
I choose you.
Yeah, that might have been what I got.
One.
I think I was hoping I would get Muramasa, and I think I got Saber instead.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
The thing is, I got a free Saber altar at 1.2, but unfortunately I never built her, which is kind of sad. Kind of a problem I have with Fate Grand Order is there's too many characters. I often don't know who I should build. Especially because building skills in FGO is a very expensive investment.
We can do anything.
Oh, sweet. I might have missed that. Once again, I'm so used to going to relics, not traces. There we go. We got the important one up to 10. We can always level up the other 2 later. Alright, character guide. How would you rate my Ruan Mei now? A? Alright, you know what? That's fair enough. That's a fair ranking, I suppose. Alright. Now I can focus on Finon from now on, because he's the only rank B, I think, of my team right now. We take a look. Sunday's rank A. Ruan Mei's rank A. Good old Danny here is rank F. And Finon is just... yeah, no. Alright, it's time for story. We are 2 hours into this Star Rail stream, so we're finally doing story.
Days are like breezes carrying the scent of wheat.
Before we do story, hold on.
Poor man.
I got a couple of these.
The sea is right here.
Actually, do I have enough Star Rail passes for a standard pull? No, I don't. Okay. Collect your thoughts. The Andersons of Cersei's core flames have been returned. Oh, stuff. Ah, we got battery on my phone's dying. There we go. Sometime after that, the 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. We're only missing 2, Aguila and Kefali. They embody the 12 Amphorian deities, fate, foundation, creations, and calamity of this world. Now, 10 among them have fallen, their core flames returned to the origin of Genesis. Above you, constellations shimmer, their brilliance echoing the faint slumber of each titan. And you have experienced 4 ascensions and 4 partings. Strife. Lance Fury once became the Mad King, plunging the world into ceaseless strife until your valor brought it to an end. And its demigod successor, the undying Midamos, chose to bear the title of Kremnos alone, returning home to be crowned as last line of defense for the Holy City. Mighty, may your battles know no defeat. Time. Back then, the incarnation of time entrusted Mem to you at the Temple of the Three Fates. Back then, the lively girl of red hair fulfilled her mission, bid the first farewell. Time speaks not of fairness, yet it never stops, and now this power resides in your hands. See you tomorrow, Trian. Reason. Not long ago, the head of the Grove sages helped you repel the menace that is the Black Tide. And still, not long past that, unruly scholar staged one grand performance, granting you a glimpse of this world's truth at the cost of his life. Oh, the incarnation of reason, have you found your answer at the end of existence? Death. Prophecy once made the Hand of Shadow choose two people, granting one the fate of death. Yet their bond wove a hauntingly beautiful tale that stretched across time. It was a very good tale. At the end, the incarnation of death, who journeyed from the netherworld to the living world, chose to remain in that sea of flowers, retrieving your future. At the end of the West Wind, we shall meet again, Castris. What a long journey it's been. Time and again, farewells haven't numbed you. You can't help but wonder, how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail? You question whether you'll be able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotion. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how the Amphorian cherished epics, using stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel your melancholy and regain your strength. Then let it begin. Countless words of adventure surge through your mind. You need only to grasp just one to anchor your creation. Don't be influenced by the noise outside. Just focus on the keyword in your mind. Thank you for the head pat, Gambit. Also, hi, Gambit. How you doing? It is indeed difficult, but you should still cling tightly to your inspiration. Weaving heartfelt and elegant verses. Alright, this is an impossible task. Just one glance at your phone. It won't disrupt your thoughts, or so you tell yourself. You're making me hydrate? Damn. Great mystery. I had zero time for treasure hunting last time I was in Styxia. Absolutely huge loss. Now the River of Souls has mostly retreated. I'm back, baby! There's a big shiny chest in the water. I can't use the miracle orb and I can't wade through. Your power of time is needed. Come, we could do a 70-30 split. 30 for you and 70 for me. Exactly, 30 for you and 70 for me. Details, schmeetails. Get here and we'll talk. Alright. You must admit that some people still manage to live joyfully at this arduously low point in life. Cypher's endless desire for wealth seems more turbulent than the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape. Forget the past for now, it only brings sorrow, but sadness has no place in this moment. What you need is the drive to move forward. You decide to head to Styxia, where the River of Souls is no longer blocked, to meet up with the cat girl. Hopefully those glittering, clinking trinkets will, as always, lift your spirits.
Oh, Styxia's moonlight is
All right.
so beautiful.
Now we get to eat some ramen while the game,
And the River of Souls is so
autoplays.
quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream.
But how are you doing today, Gambit?
I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
I miss Castor's duel. I miss Castor Oil.
No, this shouldn't be so depressing. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss Cypher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone? Huh?
The sound.
I don't know. But this aura feels so familiar. Let's go check it out together. Be very careful. I have a bad feeling about this.
Hold on, I gotta get this carrot. Just start cutting my carrots in like circular shapes. I always cut them in like angular shapes and they sometimes get harder to pick up with chopsticks. There we go. Alright, let's go.
Hey, what's that on the ground? Should we pick it up?
Yes.
Careful, careful. It's a piece of black cloth.
Uh-oh, the Flame Reaver.
Now, where have I seen this before? What? How could they be here?
Well, we did kill them. Well, actually, no, we didn't kill them.
Mummy! Look out!
He's here. The Reaver of Flames, the Flame Reaver. The Edgelord. Get ready.
Wait! We both know what this thing can do. Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
Sounds like a plan.
The river of souls is full of fish, big and delicious.
What?
Aw.
The flame chase journey stops. Meow, meow.
Huh?
Meow?
Is this meant to be a riddle? Oh, it's Cypher. Cypher's playing a joke on us.
I don't understand this language at all. Am I hallucinating?
Yep, there it is. There's my egg. I've been looking for it. It was at the very bottom of my ramen bowl.
Sorry. I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare. Ah, don't run! I'm the real Cypher. The real one. Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
You're playing both good cop and bad cop.
Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this.
Uh-huh.
For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
It was alive.
We thought
Or
that
no, that was
maybe
here.
the Flame
We know he
Reaver
was alive,
around
duh.
here somewhere?
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie. Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
That's her power.
The power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
Nice. I know your secret, and you're just telling us everything like that?
You think I might be lying? No need. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you.
I see.
Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh, was that your teleslate?
Sure was. Henri, did you rest well? I came during the lucid hour and you seemed asleep, so I didn't wake you up. But I can't stay idle under current circumstances. I feel it's time to continue our special training. Let's go to the grove, shall we?
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the grove.
Alright. Gonna live handsomely somewhere after this?
Live handsomely? You mean spend all this money? That's so not why I hunt for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change.
Delicious.
But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right. Isn't that simple? So, as long as I keep going down this path, all
One
those
weird trick to
predestined
defy a
prophecies and
prophecy.
fates will never
The
catch up to
seamstress
me.
hates it.
That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this
The
rate.
golden seamstress hates
The
it.
treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
Time.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Donhow.
I'm surprised a council elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to inspect the Express.
Archimans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world
Finish my
beyond
dinner.
the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akama. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Emphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight, even someone as gifted as yourself.
In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Emphorius believe the taboo.
Oh yeah,
governs
I
the
forgot.
world beyond
So
the sky
Lygus here is an
stems from a
emanator. That's what we
curse
learned at
cast
the end of
by
3.2. What path is Fuli? Because he got Fuli's gaze. Remembrance. So he's he's an emanator of remembrance.
Exactly. Of the 12 Titans of Emphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Additionally,
Although, actually,
Aquila
wait, they
is
never
one of
said
the
he was
two
an
Titans
emanator.
whose
He
core
said he was like
frames have
Herda.
yet to be
Is
returned.
Herda an emanator? Herda's not an emanator,
The
is she?
sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
Okay, yes, Herda is the emanator of Nihility.
If returning Aquila's core flame
So
can
that
break
would
the
mean he
sky's
is the
curse, we
Terminator
won't have
of,
to exhaust ourselves searching for a way
Remembrance.
back. We can simply focus on aiding the Chrysos.
Oh no,
Empress.
Erudition, not Nihility. What am I thinking of?
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old
I'm just
friends.
showing you guys I don't know
Homeland.
nothing about this game that I play.
I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems.
Really? But
Of course, that's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
Don't do it.
by all means, please proceed. But be careful. The Express's thrusters are extremely delicate.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
I guess carefully scans the damage propulsion system and methodically began inspecting its components.
This is unbelievable. You seem to understand its structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly. But we Antikytherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey soon.
First, we gotta take care of Aquila. He won't make it easy.
But isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Oh, Aquila.
Hypothetically,
Not Aquila, Aquila.
Lord Donham, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
Well, here's the problem. Didn't I become the demigod of time or something? I don't know. That whole trial thing was unclear, but we did return to time, Core Flame. Presumably that
Forgive
part's
me,
already
Lord
done.
Lygus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
But before we continue, I feel like I should just come clean. I know
Are these
Lygus
people-
is a boss. I have seen the Lygus boss. So I know he's a bad guy. I don't know what his motives are. Highlight, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I don't know what his motives are, but I do know he's a boss. So, yeah, I know he's not someone we can trust.
Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donham. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral.
I don't know why I placed twice.
Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
That would be a good time to become Imbibitor Lunae.
1 against 4, then. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I
No.
will not. As I said, I remain neutral. Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Lygus. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions now also include the flame-chasing Chrysos heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions.
Alright, so I do have to take a short ad break, so I'll be back in a few minutes. This time I won't be cooking, so I won't be gone for as long this time, I promise. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Don Hung is about to open a can of whoop ass.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
Using trail.
When I asked if you'd help, I meant the ones who need help are them.
Oh, we don't actually get to do that fight. Hang it. Why?
Answer me. Why do you stand in her way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore! Drag him back here, friend!
See, we're using Mem to bring back the memory of fighting the Reaver here.
Are you
And we're
okay?
using its training. Clever.
I'm okay.
Very clever.
I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out.
But if I stopped, that would have been it.
Well, that's why I made sure you were well fed and rested on the road. Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
Hyperbolic time sanctum.
It's working pretty well, wouldn't
The
you say?
Hype Ebonics Rhyme
But
Chamber.
combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began.
Why not get Cartonis to help?
Don't worry, I've already arranged that. Of course I need him. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Wow.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Finon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that Swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. She's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties.
Here at your side.
You're right, partner. As of now, I'm not able to handle that Swordmaster on my own. I still need the help of my friends. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work. Today, I'm definitely going to...
What were you reading before?
A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the library of Philia.
Power of Circes. Spring plants questions of fertile mind. Autumn yields wisdom pure and true. Amidst holy leaves, truth we find. I'm just gonna teleport there.
Here we are! Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here? I'm off to have some fun! It's free time now, so you should relax too.
For the past few months, you've come here more than once, fishing out that small piece of essence for the ocean knowledge that best suits your taste. We're quite relieved that Don Hung isn't around. No one will be there to judge your reading taste. The scroll at hand shows a small line of text. Non-standard reading material. Please return to its original place after borrowing. Do not let any Grove professor discover it. 10 exclamation marks. Seems that scholars of Groves, amidst their profound academic discussions, have forgotten their little hobbies. So which reading material will you peruse? Forbidden Love. The Tree and the Butterfly. She wandered through the flower sea, searching for a glimpse of those fluttering butterfly wings, but without success. Sir, I've heard that every flower has its own floriography. Generally speaking, that perception is correct. She heard the voice but couldn't see the speaker, yet Circe's paid it no mind. She calmly responded to her most special student while scanning her surroundings. What is your floriography? I'm afraid I'm not a flower, but a tree. Evidently, this answer failed to satisfy the other party. Sound mingled with dissatisfaction and disappointment reached her ears, prompting her to add another remark. Well, if we're just speaking metaphorically, I suppose it would be intelligence. However, her objective was nearly accomplished. Should be around here somewhere. Now she just needed to find some bait to draw her out. Intellectual, yet also romantic? Perhaps it's because I hibernate? You see, in my long dreams, I've made promises to countless lovers. Really? The butterfly-winged girl suddenly rose from the thicket before Circe, startling her slightly. After all, at this moment, the distance between them was virtually non-existent. Gazing at Nestia's face, allowing the light reflecting from her lips to pass through her eyes, a hint of crimson flashed across Circe's face, almost imperceptible to onlookers. Of course, her composure wavered only for a moment. Then Circe wrapped her arms around the girl's waist, and, as if pulling up a radish from the ground, gently lifted her from the flower thicket. Of course not. Caught you now. Placing her on the ground, the giant tree's incarnation gently stroked the butterfly wings with the edges of her leaves, confirming the other's normal state before slowly withdrawing. So, now will you tell me? Why have you been avoiding me? Would you two please refrain from frolicking in my Antilla garden? A cold voice unreasonably interrupted their thoughts. Indeed, for their garden's masters, the incarnation of death, such lively atmosphere is truly something akin to a natural enemy. Sorry, we'll leave at once. Thank you for listening to my troubles, Madame Thanatos. Sarah, let's return to the grove. Sorry, Than, for troubling you. Honestly, you two are... Alas, but Circe's, you must be aware by now, right? A bitter sensation spread in her mouth once more. Circe's remained silent, not merely nodding as she bid farewell to her old friend. On the way back to the grove, Nestia remained completely silent. After one unsuccessful attempt to question her, Circe struggled to find another opportunity to speak, and then simply focused on the path ahead. Voices of gossip reached them, causing irritation. A genius. So what? She's just like... so terrifying. The stern figure approached rapidly. It was... the source of the irritation. Nestia offered Circe a smile, then turned and walked away. Cast a sharp glance in the direction of the butterfly-winged girl's departure, then shifted his gaze back to Circe's. First came perfunctory reports and spiritless small talks, then escalation of arguments that resembled personal attacks. Do you truly understand? I don't need to. Let me be direct, Circe's. To romance a student, even your own creation, don't you find that perverse? Pow! This is the first time the embodiment of reason allowed emotions to govern her mind. The sensation left on her palm felt as if it would scorch through to the heart of the tree. From nearby came the sound of running footsteps, familiar yet somehow strange. Circe wanted to give chase immediately, but the words echoing in her ears tripped her steps. She was indeed somewhat distracted, allowing the girl's image to surface and fade in her mind repeatedly. When her resolve crystallized, the third curtain fall hour had slipped by. The personification of the giant tree approached the gilded chrysalis, cried her beloved's name, then stilled, as if she had frozen. The traces left by the butterfly-winged girl who dwelled here were all but erased. Upon the foliate desk lay words, a maiden's first and final love letter. I love you, Circe. I've already received the graduation gift after all. So forget me. I was not expecting to read Titan fan fiction today. That's it? Nothing else? The love story abruptly ends at its worst moment. Whether the author lost the motivation to continue or some urgent situation occurred remains unknown. If it weren't the latter, the Flame River is fully responsible. Oh, if it were the latter. Okay, so this is either a Naxa fan fiction or it's more Titan fan fiction. I'm a little bit scared. Sorry I'm late. I used the power of a Cognos Bloom to climb over the vines. Rushed into the classroom, nervously pulling open the door, only to make eye contact with the person I had an appointment with. The professor, barely over 30, was leaning casually against the stone lectern, loose and relaxed. The scholar's robe gleamed bright in the dim light of the everlight, giving off an almost divine aura. The first class is already late. Looks like someone is eager to meet Thanatos. In other words, this was our first one-on-one lesson, and I just totally blew it from the start. Probably even Cersei's would have felt embarrassed looking at such a sorry scene. Luckily, I had already come up with a plan. Sorry, Professor, I'll do anything to make it up to you. Anything? Well, please, I hope you'll be lenient. At these words, the professor's face broke into a charming smile. Then I want you to teach me. Wait, Professor, I want you to break down the points in this paper, word by word, and explain them to me slowly. Although there was no mirror here, I could guess that my face had turned red from the sudden direct request. But Professor, I'm still just a student intern. Isn't it a bit too early for me to do something like this? And I finally worked up the courage to say it. Do you want me to waste the lesson I prepared, you fool? At least wait until after class. If that's what you would prefer, then fine. But don't forget, I still haven't forgiven you. So, what should we study first today? Why don't we peruse this academic journal? I think they recently published a paper on the patterns of natural numbers. Sounds good. Come on, let's have a look. The research paper was immensely valuable, but I couldn't even grasp the basic arguments, so as I was too deeply engrossed in the professor's sharp gaze. He looked so rational when he was immersed in numbers, nothing less than I expect from the professor I cherish so much. After that, we experienced an enriching lesson. We wandered through the classical literature exhibition, eagerly absorbing the newly compiled Titan faith studies. Finally, we lingered in the dreams woven by the latest works of the Arithrochamism School. Arithrochamism School. So that we completely forgot. The bell signaling the curtain fall hour rang, and we looked at each other. Class was over. More than once, I had resented time for its seemingly linear flow, yet I remained powerless to interfere with it. The professor looked at me and paused for a moment, as if making some kind of decision, then muttered, "Take out your paper. I'll help you revise it." "Really? You mean it?" "Yes, you are a student I take great pride in. I've been considering this for some time. Professor, let me understand your thoughts, your research, your everything." No further words were needed. Two seekers of knowledge, driven by instinct, began their deep exploration of ideas. At that moment, we had yet to realize after this lesson another name would appear in the acknowledgments of the paper. In the end, this would be the very spark that led to the founding of our academic symposium. Why are we reading fan fictions? I don't know, actually. After finishing this mind-shaking piece, only one image remains in your mind. The Express Welt phone. Express Welt phone. For young Stellaron hosts, this type of literature remains far too ahead of its time. And then the last one. One Punch God Aquila. Brushing off the dust that had settled on him, he adjusted his attire and stood firm, facing the giant eagle in a tense standoff. Heh, so you think you're something special just because you defeated the silent Gyros? Mortal, heed my advice. The God King remained silent, gazing into Aquila's 1,000 eyes. Slowly he raised his right arm, 4 fingers pressed together. With a simple motion, he lightly waved at the colossal being before him. Arrogant fool, you will pay the price for your insolence. Aquila's fury erupted, their towering form radiating intense heat. In an instant, their massive wings vibrated at an imperceptible speed. 1,000 razor-sharp feathers shot forth like swords, hurling straight towards the God King. As everyone knows, the feathers of the Sky Titan could pierce through iron and steel, let alone mortal flesh. Their sheer density left no room to evade. The violent storm of lethal blades closed in, and time itself seemed to freeze. Aquila enhanced their reflexes, predicting the movements of this arrogant little thief before them. Noticing the God King shifting his stance, Aquila mused he had only 2 chances. He could push off the ground to evade left or right, or stand firm and brace for impact. But either way, it would be futile. The feathered blades would shift with the wind, altering their trajectory. No matter how swift his movements, they would follow him relentlessly. But who could have predicted the God King never intended to dodge? He pushed forward instead, seizing the first incoming feather blade between 2 fingers. With a swift turn, he carved a spiral through the air and hurled it back at supersonic speed. The feather blade curved with the wind, piercing deep into the storm. Without the slightest deviation, it collided tip to tip with another razor-sharp steel feather. Ding! The deflected feather veered to the sides upon impact, colliding with others and further altering their trajectories. Ding! The sharp clashing of feathers rang out in an irregular rhythm, a chain reaction unfolding until the force of the final feather was dissipated, scattering harmlessly into the air. With just a single seized feather, the God King had nullified the entire storm of blade-like wings. Aquila was shocked. How could a mere mortal possess such divine skill? Yet, as a being of godly essence, they did not allow themselves to be shaken. Seizing the moment, as the scattered feathers clouded their vision, they swiftly brought down their claws, sharp as steel, great swords, aiming to end the battle in a single decisive strike. Boom! The massive claws struck dead center where the God King stood, the sheer force of impact carving a deep crater into the ground. No, something fell off. Aqua's mind raced. This sensation was strange. Had it missed? Or they focused their gaze, only witnessed the impossible. Their enormous razor-sharp claw, many times larger than the God King himself, was caught, held effortlessly in a single hand, as if the God King were merely grasping a piece of cutlery. The countless white feathers drifting through the air painted an eerie contrast against the battlefield's deadly stillness. The once mighty and untouchable giant eagle found itself frozen in shock for the first time in 1,000 years. Muttering in disbelief, they said, "Impossible. Even Juros, when finding me, could do nothing but evade beneath my iron claws. Yet you, what in the world are you? Haven't you already figured out the answer? A mere mortal, nothing more. You cocky little..." Aquila attempted to retract their claw, but under the God King's grip, it was as if it was as if frozen in place, completely immobile. Their expression darkened. Seeing this, the God King seemed to smile. He clenched the fingers of his free hand, and then, at speed even a Titan's vision could not perceive, with full force he swung his fist. Boom! In an instant, the divine body shattered. A tidal wave of force shook the heavens, sending tremors through the divine steel-forged walls, cracking them in multiple places. The sacred temple teetered on the brink of collapse. From this moment on, the celestial realm would exist no more. The people in Forius would no longer endure the tyranny of the heavens. And all of this was made possible by the God King's mighty blows. No, by a single punch. One punch! The distant Titan gods sensed the fall of their comrade, erupted in furious howls. Was there no one who could stop him? How could his advance ever be shaken? What they did not realize was that even one as mighty as the God King was still bound by desires of mortals. Just as before the battle began, he once again adjusted his attire. Congratulations, you have reached your end, Aquila. You are strong enough to be worthy of the name Sky Titan. He ignored the crumbling stone walls behind him and strode towards the temple's exit. His steps were steady, yet the disappointment on his face was unmistakable. But your only flaw was failing to make this satisfying for me. Next episode, Battling Nikador. Next issue on hiatus. Invigorating literature, your favorite. The article leaves you feeling empowered, as if you're the author's one-punch god incarnate. Sky Titan Aquila? That's nothing. Alright, let's stop here.
I wonder what Finan and Mem are reading. Let's take a closer look.
Man, I can't believe Hoyo refused to have the Trailblazer narrate those stories. A bunch of fucking cowards over at Hoyoverse. Alright, Mem. Oh. Go to Finan first. Finan is optional. Zerp. Oh.
I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
Just curious what you're reading.
You could have just asked. There's nothing embarrassing about it. Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to Make a Fortune.
I know how. In your dreams.
Whew, your comments cut deep. It's tough to find a good comeback. I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth.
I think she lost most of that to
That's the perk
Cypher.
of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate. Oops, I talked too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and... integrity and skill.
That was what you were saying at first. Alright, Ma'am, what are you reading? Ma'am! It better be lemon.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on grains, but poor time for fishing. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Amphorius these days?
Are you into fishing?
You scared me! Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine. Ruler, weaver, traveler, healer. But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all?
Fever, Traveler, Healer. Interpretation for each card is so long. Is it supposed to be like referencing tarot cards? Use them flexibly, don't just memorize.
Ah! What a coincidence! We meet again. Guess we're fated to be together, huh? But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
What's your rating?
You sure are persistent. All right. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this...
So she's taking up fortune telling.
Divination Compendium?
She was looking at
Why are
constellations,
you here too?
then tarot, and now this.
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore. Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby, so why all the secrecy?
I wanted to set up a surprise! Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's
If you
heart is
want to
more
learn
delicate
true
than I could
divination,
ever
we
choose
can
to
take
use.
you to the Lofu and you can meet Fushuan.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with
Hint,
cards.
hint, nudge, nudge, wink,
Yeah,
wink,
just like the ones you're looking at.
wink, wink.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared. Don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
Well, faith in these things isn't bad sometimes.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown.
You've really thought about this, haven't you?
After all, the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
Ready for Historia Armor to
Strange.
become obsolete next
The
batch?
person I knew used
Yes,
to say
I'm ready.
similar things. Looking back,
Actually, when
whenever
does
she
patch
interpreted a card
7.4
for me,
come out?
I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the outcomes.
Should be relatively soon, right?
Maybe it was her tone. Irene. She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated me as a child. Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! I'd love to have a card like that.
December 16th. Wow, that's over a month away. Crazy. I gotta craft a mem-specific deck.
Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
Speaking of
which,
14,
partner, there's
this
something
morning I
wanna
queued
share
up
with
for an
you.
alliance raid as a tank. It took
Remember our
20
first trip
minutes.
to the Temple of the Three Fates?
20
The
whole
proof
minutes.
Orin exposed to us.
Who's there?
Who that?
You are...
Nice cosplay.
These folks are up to no good.
Started making trouble.
Clothing, masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
Cleaner.
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history.
It was
of Orders
roulette.
quite thoroughly.
Because I was doing it for my relic. What's being cleaned? Clothes or cars?
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. It would be,
Guys,
the polite
your
thing.
generic Amphorius
Can't let our esteemed
NPCs
guests pass
with
away without
masks
understanding.
pasted onto you. You don't have
Crassus
a
War didn't bat
goddamn
Crassus' heirs.
chance.
Several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners. Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Well, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war in order to defame our predecessors. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akama to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs to rule.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Finan. You've probably figured out why we've come before you.
A handful of you here. Who do you think you're fighting?
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up their sleeves. All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret.
Hi, Silver, who's
My
not new
shoulders
here.
might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
Curry? Nope, that's my curry. It's for me.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits, doesn't it? It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby.
Oh my goodness, look, it's
Twilight
a puzzle I
Courtyard
never
was
did.
reborn in Akama. Do you like it here too, little Ika?
Name's Fat Fuck.
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous Courtyard?
Lady Treeby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky, and I'd like it to continue.
Right. How does the legend go again?
Even Lady Treeby forgets things.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember. Ah, now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5. With Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Seliosi's side. That day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing. Lord Crediros?
Yep. Super
Miss
hag.
Hyacinth. And Lady Treby. Good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing all right. What's going on, Crediros?
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here, Akama would remain peaceful.
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
People not happy about the
The
results.
Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Trouble. Miss Hyacinth. Trouble.
Clementine. Take a breath. What's going on?
Please, something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya.
Uh-oh.
It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
Her soul has been, pretty exhausted. According to that dialogue she had with Anaxa.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago.
She's also a hag. Not as much of a hag as Tribby, but still pretty much a hag. Maybe she stopped writing all those fanfics. It wasn't even her who wrote them.
Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Goldweaver. But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Aglaya, Aglaya. You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals. We've been far too kind with you.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence.
Damn!
Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from Dawn Cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Damn, Aglaya's fucking spitting
Demigod.
fire at her.
Why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you, it's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akuma has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Dromus workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent. Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too? You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaya you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others. Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow. Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters, wandering wind, stop to mourn me. Cyphra.
Memorial Market.
Seamstress! I've come as promised. Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures. I bet there's stuff here.
Oh,
you
Sephara.
never seen.
Cypher. Got it.
Come on.
It just dawned on me.
As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's eyes.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tear of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Wait. You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable. Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Mind your manners, kitty. Tell me, Cyphra, where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me? Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face. But my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Come on. Can't we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine. If you don't want it, there are plenty of others who do.
Hold on.
Excuse me.
Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the Gold Weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
Look. Come a bit closer.
Oh, it's shimmering gold. Absolutely stunning.
These golden boots are the Gold Weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cyphra, and don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
stopped me in the middle of my story? Fake. What's fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power! You're Amphorius' most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by a Glyon!
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
I didn't expect such a simple story. How disappointing. But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could cry, I'd be in tears right now.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Look how beautiful she is! Let me take a good sniff of this air. This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful! Just wonderful. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
Well, I have a suggestion. How about 70-30 instead?
Listen closely. Do you hear that?
Oh my goodness.
The gnawfish in the River of Souls
Yeah, her voice is great.
growling with hunger.
I gotta see who her voice actress is.
How generous you are, boss lady Cypher.
Let's see. HSR Cypher BA is Shay Faraday. Let me see if I recognize her from anything else. Huh. That's the only role I can find a credit from her for as Cypher. It looks like this is her first voice acting role. Wow. She nailed it.
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery. Uneasy around water.
Man, this cutscene is so long, my controller turned off.
Just, not in swimming. Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick.
What's got you so worked up? Relax. Who would have thought the fearless Lady Cypher was afraid of water?
Cats hate getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across, or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush me! Let me take a look around! Got it! Let's use that thing! Come on! Follow me, boss lady!
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
So it's not really Bartolos. Who is it?
How did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
Trying to trick me into saying something. Not a chance.
You're as sharp as ever.
Pause and save. Because unfortunately, it's about
Peaceful
time
days
to
are like
end.
breezes.
Time to end the stream. I got work in the morning. All these achievements. Whoops. Shoot. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna call the stream there. All right. So thank you guys.